Hello, you beautiful nerds. Welcome to the Drunk Banthas podcast, where we talk about sci-fi, fantasy, horror, and all the popular art that we love. Also, we do it drunk.
Mostly drunk.
Mostly drunk. Always encouraged, but never mandatory.
Please drink responsibly.
Yes, please drink responsibly. I am your host, Jedi Master Grayson, and I'm joined, as always, by my co-host and brother, Bill. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Doing good. I'm doing great. How are you? How are you? And how are you out there in the world?
Yes, how are you guys doing out there?
Let's get some fucking happy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so much fanfare. Please, hold your applause till the end. I am tip top, best day of my life. I'm so excited about the show that we have for you guys tonight. Amazing show. We are talking Stranger Things.
Arr.
We are talking Pluribus.
Arr.
And as always, we are talking shit.
Yeah, boy. We got no fucking choice but to do so.
Yeah, this is what we do here.
Can't help it.
Can't help it. Unfortunately, our boy Jeff is still under the weather. So we'll see him.
He told you that?
Oh, I assumed he was because he's not here.
Oh, you know what?
I haven't talked to him.
I haven't talked to him either.
Well,
so,
I did text him. He said he was doing some family stuff, but I did not ask if he was.
Yeah. You know what?
I'm just here making up shit.
Today has been, you definitely. He said sick for. Okay, look, he says, "Hey y'all, sorry I've been out for a while." I'll turn the music off. Hey y'all, sorry I've been out for a while. I was sick as shit for a hot minute there. Are we doing the pod tonight or no? Yes, we are. My God, I'm sorry, but we forgot.
I really hope he was watching that first part where I was just making.
We totally forgot to send you the link, big dog.
Yeah, we totally forgot to do that.
You know what? I'll explain why we forgot, but it is so fucking hilarious that just fucking happened. God damn it. Like, I will explain it in a second. But
well, hopefully,
if he decides to ever fuck with us ever again, Jeff is like, God damn, these motherfuckers suck.
Yeah, hopefully Jeff will jump on a little bit later. But just to do a little bit of house cleaning before we get into the nitty and the gritty, I just want to remind you guys to check out my review of Wicked for Good on the Drunk Banthas channel. That's out right now. Also, we have a conversation with me and Bill where we discuss the new James Cameron intergalactic epic Avatar Fire and Ash. That's coming out this Friday. So you can definitely check that out. And I'm also going to have a spoiler-free review video essay that's going to be coming out on the same day. So
God damn it.
Check those out.
I'm sorry. I just feel like an asshole right now.
Oh no. No, it's funny because we were having some other technical difficulties, and I was just like, I feel like I should message the link out right now. But
yeah,
then I started thinking about other stuff because I got high.
Ah, man. Like, I don't want to blame marijuana.
Yeah, so my memory is just dog shit in general.
It just so happens marijuana was involved while we were fucking up. We were fucking up way before marijuana, so just understand that.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and drop a little plug.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Have you ever watched a movie from your childhood that doesn't quite hold up like you remember? Well, you would enjoy our monthly series, Does It Hold Up? Where we revisit classic genre films with a special guest to help us determine if they're as good or as bad as we remember. It's a whole lot of fun, so you should check it out.
Please check out the Drunk Banthas channel. They clearly are ready for being seen at a higher level.
Back to the show.
We're clearly not ready for anything if I'm fucking up this bad.
Hey,
God damn it.
Hey, I've seen worse fuck ups during live television. Remember Ashley Simpson? That was terrible.
I wish Milli Vanilli happened live because now that's how I feel. I feel like
Milli
Vanilli.
But yeah, definitely check out the Does It Hold Up. We're gonna be switching to monthly episodes next year. January we're gonna be doing Balls of Fury, sort of just in the wake of Marty Supreme, the other big ping pong movie. Is there another big ping pong movie other than those two? I think those are the only two.
Alex, you're being so disrespectful. Don't you know the Chang Wong documentary?
No.
Oh yeah, because I just made that shit up.
Okay. I was like, it's like, wait a second.
It's the championship ping pong player, world renowned.
It's like, no, I've not heard of this person.
Shang Wong. I said it wrong the first time. He's like Shang Wong.
But yeah, so that'll be fun. And then we're gonna be doing what do we just do? Steel for Black History Month for February.
Yeah, you don't have to tell them all that one. You don't have to tell them all that shit. Look, go check out the long walk on Nerds at Night. Nine just did a video for that. Go check out the Whiskey and a Mystery on Nerds at Night. This is all on YouTube for you guys who are watching on Twitter and watching on the Drunk Banthas streams. Go check out all of the reviews over on Drunk Banthas channel. Alex has all the reviews right there for you. We got some beautiful visuals for you over there. It's all amazing. Thanks to our boy Noah Lance. Go check him out. You know what I'm saying? We're a conglomerate over here, and we love to have. There's so many people who make all this shit work, and we're all friends. And it sucks doing stuff alone, so you got to have your friends involved. And speaking of which,
indeed, yeah,
we bring in our friend here.
Yeah, he's practically family, but y'all just hate him because he's light skinned. What is up, Jeff?
Not much. What about you guys?
Not much, man. Actually, too much. You just heard us go through a whole lot of shit.
Too much. No.
Too much
Pull
shit.
it back.
Hair's getting long, bro.
Thank you. I grew it myself.
Very impressive. Very impressive.
Just a little.
I was too lazy to go find a hat. I don't know.
Man, no. Everybody loves the hair. Everybody loves the hair. You should see our comments.
It's glorious.
Our comments will probably go crazy.
I figured, getting closer to Christmas, give everyone a real present.
Yeah. Oh, that's very generous of you.
Yeah.
But yeah, before we get into the nitty and the gritty, I guess there's a little bit more house cleaning to do. Just want to remind you guys, or want to implore you to consider perusing through our merchandise store, where you can find hats, hoodies, shirts, mugs, and all kinds of cool stuff with our stupid name on it. So yeah, you can definitely go through the store tab on
it
the
really is a
channel.
Stupid name.
It's a pretty stupid name.
It's pretty fucking stupid.
But if you go to the store tab, you can find all of our merch there. You might find something you like a cool shirt like this. Actually, you can't find this shirt. I had this specially made, but you can't get this hat.
Alex is a dick. You could literally we could make this shirt. He's just like,
you can't make this shirt on the website that we go through.
What? Fuck them. We did. Oh,
this is just
sorry.
this is
Okay, that got me. Yeah, I didn't see that one coming.
You didn't see that coming?
I'm sorry.
Nah, just call me Clint.
As long as they don't call you Bubba.
That's a good time as
I got it.
Move right along to our first topic of the night.
What?
Yeah, I think it's a good time to talk about because there's no Jeff Comic Book Corner tonight, correct?
No, we're gonna save that for probably next year. Okay. We're gonna talk about Stranger Things.
Okay, that's okay. Just want to make sure.
That's too much.
It's too much.
It's a lot of people's
Too
favorite.
much.
It's a a lot of people's favorite segment of the show, including my girlfriend. She usually falls asleep right after your segment. It's like, all right, that's cool.
Yeah.
If
Neither one of
y'all
our
are
girlfriends.
for a book to read for coming up for Christmas, Spider-Man / Deadpool issue 12. That's their Christmas issue.
Okay.
See,
Christmas
y'all
is
got a little bit of it in regardless.
Yeah, you
you
still
know
get a
what I'm
little bit of. It's just a taste. All you get. It's all you get until next year. But in the meantime, in between time, let's talk about Apple TV Plus's hit new series. Man, that is a lot of fanfare for a show that doesn't do a lot. We're talking about,
where does that theme song come from? Where did you get that? Because is it from a trailer or something?
it's
Because
from some trailer that I got it.
because their song is nowhere near that interesting.
Let's be honest. The one that we have is straight up like the second choice for a Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
Yeah,
Yes!
right. It feels very Peacemaker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very Peacemaker. Yeah.
Yes. I am so surprised that the actual theme song is so boring.
Yeah, this is like the least Peacemaker show, for sure.
I can't even think of the theme song, and I just binge watched 3 episodes, so that should tell you something about it. Oh no! I wasn't asking for it. That's okay. We can move on. that was not a request. No.
Oh no.
Episode 7, The Gap. Carol returns to Albuquerque and exploits luxuries abandoned by or requested from the hive mind as they continue to avoid her. So I had the prediction that Carol was gonna finally do something in this next episode, and she did the exact opposite. She did less than she has ever done. This is the least that she's done in the entire show, actually. But what did you guys think of just like her seclusion? She's having her castaway I am legend moment right now. Jeff?
It didn't feel like it made a lot of sense because from what I can tell, the only real difference is that last time she found out that the other people just don't like her and don't talk to her, which, are you surprised, Carol? You've tried to murder their loved ones through yelling, and then you insulted them, and then you're surprised that none of them has spoken to you? I mean, okay. You've never seemed like you've wanted to be friends with them. So I don't know why this is hitting you so hard.
Yeah.
Sorry, we were muted to not interrupt you.
I've expressed my problems with the show previous weeks, and it's honestly hasn't been really with Carol because I understand where she's coming from. I feel like the other people are kind of being assholes, especially we're just everybody's coping with this. Yeah, everybody's coping with this in their own weird way. Like the mom who is just like clinging on to it's like, oh, why did you make my kid cry? Like, well, I made everybody in the world cry because this is a hive mind because your kid is essentially dead. That is weird.
The other weird thing about that lady is, so it seems like you said, they're all coping in their own ways. It seems like she's like, I'm just going to mom it up. But it looked like they were in a normal house for pre the joining. Like you could at least be the best mom in like a mansion. Like give your kid better stuff, but you're like, no. I'm just gonna ostrich head in a hole.
Yeah, that is interesting, and I'm glad that you brought that up because I thought it was interesting that Carol, even though she's deciding to just completely indulge in the luxurious lifestyle and just like take advantage of being completely alone and having everything you want, like why are you still in Albuquerque though?
Thank you. I've been wondering that since episode 1.
Why
you could go
are you
anywhere?
Also,
why are you still in
Vegas?
Albuquerque? Shout out to Gers and Purrs. What up, Gers and Purrs?
Yeah, you could be like,
you can bring Vegas to you.
Yeah,
and not be in the hottest place I've been.
Yeah, you know what? Jeff, let me ask you a question because you haven't been here. He's been under the weather. But let me ask you a question. How are you? Do you relate to Carol, or do you feel like she's frustrating, or both?
Yes. I would not be the person who is sitting there and just being like, well, I guess the world's over. I don't know if I would have tried to like do as much science as her, but I would have tried to find my answers. I also wouldn't have been Vegas President Rufinol, you know, like just like, hey, get whatever I'm like, that's just gross to me. But I also wouldn't be like Manusos, where it's like, oh, I'm not taking any help. Like, all right, so you're just stubborn? Like, I would have done a lot of what Carol did. I still find her frustrating. Oh, wait, no, that doesn't say good things about myself. Oh, I should bring this up with my therapist. But yeah, no, I think I would have done a lot of what she's doing. I would have been trying to figure things out. I would have been trying to find ways. I probably would have gone into my shame depression spiral sooner, though.
Yeah, especially when everybody left.
Did you guys feel like this?
I feel like she brought that on herself, though.
Did you feel like Carol's version of, storyline in this episode was kind of COVID coded? Like, did you feel like you have any similar vibes of when being secluded in like COVID? Because I don't know. Maybe
what do you think? What, just dropping
right
on us?
Well, me personally, yeah, when I was watching it, because like I wasn't completely alone when I was on lockdown. Yeah, I could still come see you and Frothy, and I was dating somebody at the time, living with somebody at the time. So that was like I had that interaction. But
what up, it's Banthas?
It's still, and as much as I consider myself an introvert, I still can't imagine what it would be like to be that secluded for a month, even if you do have all the things that you want. Yeah, biggest fear, biggest fantasy kind of thing.
I feel like it would have been the same result for different motivations. Because during COVID, you know, when I'm like, oh, I'm not going to go, I'm going to limit as many people interactions as I possibly can. It was because I was like, oh, because someone else is going to figure this out. It sucks right now, but I just need to sit here and wait it out. Whereas if I'm Carol, I'm doing the same thing, but I'm sitting there with because there's no way it's ever going to get figured out. Evidently, I'm the only one who wants to try, and I can barely math, let alone science, you know?
Yeah. I can barely
let alone science. What am I?
I'm not blinding anyone with anything.
I didn't come here to take a quiz.
What am I, some sort of science man? But yeah, like you didn't get any.
I'm a doctor, not a scientist.
Also, I would not have put those two together had you not asked the question. I should point that out as well.
Yeah, no, yeah, I was gonna say no. Did not. The short answer, okay. No. Okay. Long answer, no. That was a dad joke. That
was great.
I apologize.
But yeah, again, like I have had my issues with the show because it feels like we got 2 more episodes left, and I feel like nothing has happened since episode 2.
Oh no, yeah, go ahead.
Like she's discovered some more things, but I feel like
you gotta discover things.
You gotta discover things. Things are important to discover. And I feel like, but like as far as the exposition goes, like because there's so much symbolism, like visual symbolism, there's like a lot of visual storytelling that's going on, and Vince Gilligan loves doing that shit, and I love that about a lot of Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul episodes and the visual nature of those shows. But I feel like it's like 90% like the visuals and like, oh, what does this symbolize? Because this thing is blue and this thing is purple, it means this and this and that.
And
like,
the camera angles, this camera angle means this, and when this position this way, the scene has changed,
and that scene on the golf course represents them being sponsored by Buffalo Wild Wings. It's all coming together, guys.
It's like, yeah.
And I'll talk about the very last scene of this episode too, because like that also made me just being like, "Fuck you, show." But
fuck you, show.
But yeah, I just feel like it's 90% like just like the visual storytelling and how like cool the themes and the symbolism is and everything, and like the plot is just not moving fast enough.
I mean, let's take out this episode. Let's look at the last two. There were two exciting things. One was wolves, which was immediately resolved. And then when they're like, oh, but we'll bring back an entire pack, it was resolved even faster. And then the other exciting part was just John Cena. And it's John Cena just being another zombie. It's like, cool. This is exciting.
And I think that it would probably be more interesting to me if it were funnier. If this was like a straight up comedy, I think that I would enjoy it a little bit more, because like I don't need like it to be super plotty if it's gonna be very philosophical and also very funny, and we're just like living in this space. But if we're gonna be this heady and just like take it so seriously, and have like funny moments every once in a while, like it's really not doing it for me, man.
Well,
I think. Well, go ahead.
No, you go. I talk all the time.
Yeah, I don't feel like I've been talking too much.
Well, it's just because I have not been talking while I post all of this shit on to all of the social medias. I'll let the chat speak for itself. What up? The Simulation presents. He says, I need slow burn science fiction. Hold on, wrong computer. I need slow burn science fiction in intergalactic factions where century time jumps constantly happening, lasers and ships, boom, boom. It's so repetitive.
I followed that, but just a period would have been perfect.
Yeah, and also I don't know which part is the sarcastic part, like which sarcasm.
That the period, in my opinion, comes right after fiction. I need slow burn science fiction. Intergalactic factions where centuries time jumps constantly happening, laser, ship, boom, boom. It's just repetitive. I think that's.
I like that.
Simulation presents. Please feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I got that one there.
Prepositions and a period. No. We're just playing around, But seriously, I kind of agree with this. I need both. You see, I agree with what you're saying. I need slow burn science fiction. What do you call it? Turns out that Severance is kind of a slow burn science fiction, even though we didn't know what it was about.
But Severance knows how to weave suspense into that slow burn.
Yeah, absolutely. I will absolutely give you that. They have better. Okay. It's a weird directorial choice, in my opinion, but I do think the issue is that there is no music in most of the scenes.
Sorry, in Severance or in this?
In this, excuse me. In Pluribus, there's like no score. There's like no, diagenic sound, non-diagenic sound. There's just no real. Like, she plays music a couple of times, and she sings a few times in this, or the whole time in this episode, which I think there's probably a lot of symbolism there that we didn't catch because we're just trying to figure out what the fuck is going on while we're watching. Yeah. But if anything, but I just feel like, damn, what was my point I was making?
Just like the music, like the.
Oh yeah. I feel like that's what's missing. Like, you get gripped and you stay connected to a scene in a show like Severance. because the music is keeping you going. All of us, while I'm talking, are probably having a little bit of that Severance score pop into our head, that little piano.
Yeah, I am.
You know, and like it's because that does bring you in, and just scientifically, you know, the way our brains work. And it's a crazy brave move to just say we're not going to do that. The world has shut down. None of that matters. This is where we are. We're putting you in the character's element. Yeah, but I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? But I do, because I understand that, I'm trying to give it its grace.
Mhm.
And because I don't really like this director and this writer anyway. So I'm going to, like, that's why I'm just giving it its grace. I'm trying not to be critical.
Yeah. You know, like, and I definitely see what you're saying about like the lack of music, because it definitely does add to the mundanity of everything that's going on. Kind of in a similar way of like Castaway, or, you know, I Am Legend. I mentioned that before. But I will say, like, to be fair,
Well, to be fair,
I'm tired of being fair.
yeah, I feel like, yeah, I think that with his style, it works better when it's balanced with something that's a little bit more plot heavy. Because, yeah, I feel like, you know, like their movies, like No Country for Old Men, famously has no music throughout the whole movie, but it's still really, really tense, and it's still gripping, and it keeps you in it. I feel like with Vince Gilligan's style, I feel like you just need it in doses. Like, we need, at least for me, to be more fully engaged, I need a little bit more plot than what's going on with Carol.
I agree.
Definitely agree there. And I also agree that now don't get me wrong, I think the lack of music is a great way to show just how alone she truly is. But we don't, you can show that to us in bits and pieces. We don't need the whole thing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I mean, like, one of the most, like, which was also very obvious scenes was a couple episodes ago when she's going into the Soylent Green facility. Like, there was music all throughout that. Whereas if you didn't do music in that actually could have made the scene more tense. It could have made it more, I mean, you could actually do it either way with that. You could do the type of music where it's really subtle and it's just that, like, one note that's kind of raising and makes you feel like the hairs on your back of your neck are raising, or you could do no music, both of which can just raise the tension. So it's just interesting that it's like, it's not like he doesn't use music because, like, that's the point of this world she's in. It's just the times he chooses not to use music is odd. And then, Alex, something you said earlier about like, if we had more comedy or something, that made me think about, like, I was like, well, what if we had like more horror? And then I kind of realized, like, it's interesting because this is technically a horror story without any horror. It's a story about, like, a basically an apocalypse. It's a type of zombie takeover, but there's just no threat. And it's one of those. So good news, guys. It turns out it's not just the lights in my apartment. I guess it's the camera on my computer, because I am going full Casper and back.
I was wondering what was going on there.
You know what?
So was I.
It's just
Anyway.
Jesus Christ looking down on you, shining down.
Lights.
Just blessing me in the name of the Lord.
That's
But
right.
but no, it's interesting because, yeah, it is basically like it is an end of world story, but there's no, I mean, really, especially after we found out in Vegas, they're never going to change her unless she wants. There's no stakes for Carol, really, personally.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that, because there is a theory out there that
Oh, we're allowed to do music and talking about this show?
there is a theory on that.
Okay. I felt like that.
Oh no, that's I
Sit
was,
in the quiet.
It was gonna be a drop.
no, I was doing it without the music.
I caught it immediately.
Yeah, no, that Carol. Okay, the theory is that Carol has previously, before this event, she has previously frozen her eggs, and now the collective has the ability to Oh, I had to turn that off because I didn't want to get flagged. She now the collective has the ability to take her eggs, her stem cells, without her permission, without harming her, because when she said she didn't give her permission to use her body, they said on the prompter, we will not use your body to take your cells.
Right.
I think she also said, take anything out of my body. I think Carol said that in the phone.
Right, but they won't because they wouldn't.
Exactly. That's their loophole.
They got a loophole. Man.
She's been a lawyer in 2 shows. She should have known to word that better.
That is an interesting theory.
What do y'all think in the chat? Fifth Banthas says, so the baby theory really rings true in this episode.
Well, what's the baby theory?
What I just gave you. Oh, the baby theory. Oh, I wasn't finished with the theory. So in that, the idea is that possibly also Zosha has impregnated herself with one of Carol's eggs.
Oh.
And
maybe the daddy. Now, who do you think the daddy is? I think it's Rapey McRaperson.
Or just give one of someone in Helen's family.
So,
and what if they then put Helen's personality into the baby? Wait, that actually brings up another question. Can babies just talk the second can babies of the joining talk? They should have the vocal cues and abilities.
Damn, that's
maybe like 3 months.
No, I'm just
creepy.
God damn, that's a great question. Hadn't even thought about that. Hold on, put a pin in that. Just hold on to that 2 seconds. And I really want you to hold on. Write it down if you need to. Got to get to these chat questions because we're getting behind on them. See, Simulation Presents says, see, what's interesting about the show is that they seem to giving you so much, but people don't acknowledge it and say nothing happens. Like in episode 1, they mentioned aliens and nobody brought it up.
No, I feel like the first 2 episodes are the most plot heavy episodes and were really interesting. Like,
yes.
Going back, I was in on the premise and everything, but then nothing happened.
By the way, the internet agrees with you. They are easily the 2 highest rated episodes.
And when I listen to other people, there's a couple of different podcasts, different critics podcasts that I listen to cover the show, and they love it. And they talk about different parts of the show, like the symbolisms and the themes and everything, all the symmetry or like the allegories to AI and shit like that. I was like, yeah, that's cool, but what happened? Can you tell me something that happened in the last 4 episodes?
Fifth Bantha says she said they froze her eggs she said she froze her eggs in the ice hotel. Right there, like inside of her body, her eggs froze in the ice hotel. No, so they don't right need there. Cells from her body. The baby is also to blackmail her into control. Zosha carries the baby. Carol can't hurt it. Ooh. And then simulation theory. Simulation theory. Jesus Christ. Film age. Simulation Presents says, yeah, them eggs are gone. He says, oh my God, Bill, that's so messed up. Oh my God, that makes me sick.
I don't know which part.
I don't remember which part either. I was hoping y'all would remember when I said it.
That we can't even remember what it was.
I'm so passionate about my takes.
Well, in our defense, Bill says so many messed up things. The other thing,
to be fair,
maybe that's what he was talking about. That Bill doesn't like the to be fair. Come on. Here's another thing to think about. If they implant Zosha with the eggs, they might be able to blackmail Carol even further than we're already thinking by being like, hey, you need to agree to let us bring you on, or we can't kill, but we can stop treating Zosha and just let her die. That's not the same as killing her.
I guess. Yeah,
And they already have her consciousness and everything. So for them,
Yeah, because they already know and have accepted that a lot of them are going to die. They know exactly how many of them are going to die. And another theory out there is that the intention is now. Shout out first before I say this. I haven't used any of this dude's theories that I haven't kind of came up with myself. But Poggy, shout out to Poggy on YouTube. I really want to get you on the show. Whoever is watching right now, man, reach out to Poggy. Reach out to him on Twitter. Add him. Everybody add him and tell him come on the Drunk Banthas channel. We he has a theory that Pluribus is about this joining, getting itself down to one entity, to one, because Pluribus means one. But if we could pull up the background here, if you look at Pluribus, it says one. Pluribus means like many. One of many, yeah. Pluribus means many, but then there's a one in the word Pluribus on the title screen. They put a one for the I instead of the letter I.
Right. Yeah.
And I means me.
Right.
And I sound like I'm in the fucking, I'm in a fucking blaxploitation film.
Pluribus actually means too many.
Oh, okay.
And so look at that. Now
that's according to Google Translate, by the way. I don't speak.
God damn it. It's even more to Poggy's theory. Like it plays more to that, because if it means too many, also they want to get down to a smaller population. They're intentionally doing it to get to one entity, and that is the entire purpose. Because they could never not consume enough as an entity, as a human being on that planet. They'd have to get down to one where it would never really affect the planet. Right. And they know for a fact they can't do that if Carol is alive, especially with 13 other people who can recreate when they're, and then that gene just gets passed on.
Yeah. Yeah, now I have all these questions about
purpose. And there's two more quick things to remember. One, since they are a hive mind, they could obviously do all that without losing any of that information, but it also explains how it would then be able to go to and infect different planets, because it takes literally all of that knowledge and distills it into one single entity, and then can pass that on. Two, back to the Zosha carrying egg baby. I was saying like, they could just stop treating Zosha, but also let's remember, as far as I can remember, every time she asked, like, she's going to be okay, right? They never said yes. They never said she was going to regain consciousness. They just said she'll survive. So if she's already in a vegetative state that they're just keeping her alive for this plan, then they'll even more likely be like, whatever, okay, join us or we pull the plug. You're also muted.
That would be.
I love it.
Surprisingly sinister. Yeah.
I'm gonna get through these chats, Alex, and then you can get to your point. I know you're trying to get to somewhere here. Simulation Presents says, I was talking about them implanting the eggs and putting the personality in the baby. That is sick. That was what sick. Jeff was talking about. Yeah, that shit is crazy. No, it wouldn't. It's just to us. I mean, because your little boy, your 7-year-old boy knows about you.
Get on it, man.
Think about this. Your old girl, the weird lady, she's either Indian or Pakistani. Your son know how to make you climax because your
husband,
father,
every lover you ever had.
Everybody who ever been through there, he been through there.
Everybody mourns a different.
Also, again,
what are you talking about, man? He's doing the Diddy thing. You watched the rest of the. You watched the Diddy interview.
No, I did not. I did not.
You ain't watched the Bomani Jones?
Oh, I watched the Bomani Jones.
That's what I was saying. You watched the Bomani Jones. I knew you watched the Bomani Jones.
By the way, that's important too. He has every thought and memory Diddy did.
Oh God!
And they're still happy. You know they're crazy.
Her little baby boy could easily explain and set up for a new freak off to her.
They start fucking. It was gross.
Yeah. Fifth Banthas says one consciousness in the baby made from immune DNA. Simulation Present says y'all blowing my mind. Yeah, man. Y'all check out Poggy as well. Like I said, go over to Poggy's channel and check out his theories because he'll blow your mind even more. At Fifth Banthas says, before I start a race and forget, discuss the frequency old South American dude found and what that could mean. So he found, man,
9813.00.
Hold on. Goddamn.
9813.00. That was the frequency.
That's from the last episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was the frequency.
Pinched them.
There's a theory that Poggy had about that as well. I was like, yo, that is, y'all are wild. No, it was Pete Peppers, another guy killing it on YouTube talking about this. He had a theory about that. I don't know. I do believe that sound is a 9 Inch Nails song that has never been released.
It's the bass that Trent makes every song from.
Yeah. No, but I think
it's his musical sourdough starter.
Is it possible that he's hearing the signal that was the math to create the virus, or is he hearing the communication that they have, the hive minds communication, like their thoughts? What do you think, Jeff?
If it was their thoughts, I feel like it would be every frequency channel. I don't think it's that. I do think it could be one of three. I mean, it could be anything. I think there's three most likely. First, it is the hive mind sending their signal out, already getting ready to infect the next world. I think it is the undiluted signal, the original one that came in, which maybe they could use the undiluted one to like then find a way to attack it. That would be two. And then for three, I wonder if, and I think this would make sense too, there's another alien species that moves and affects the way they do. And this is either like they're trying to save other worlds from getting affected, or it could be like they're the predator of this species and these guys are running from them.
I love it. I love it. You know, this was what crazy. So this is why I think the show is good so far. Now we got to get to an ending, and y'all know how I do. This episode to episode, we get to this end, and then this shit's still the way it is right now. I'm gonna be pissed.
Well, and if it goes like our recent shows, the next episode is gonna be the best, and the last one we're gonna be just angry.
Yeah, probably. But so far, I think this one is good because of the conversation that we're having. You know, for those who are probably sports fans out there, it's like the college football playoffs. Everybody's upset. This person didn't get, this team didn't get in. This team didn't get in. To me, it's like, that's the reason they did it. They did it because they want to have this conversation because it gins up more interest in what's actually going on. So
yeah, it's definitely a very thought-provoking show. And I think that's why Apple TV Plus is like the best place for it, because it definitely has a lot of thought-provoking sci-fi on this channel.
And it gives their writers and directors the space and time to actually lay it out the way they want.
Yeah, like they use their budget wisely. Like Foundation famously, or not, I don't know, famously. I'd say famously, but just I figured it out when I did research when I was making the video.
Just write a book and make it famous, and you're correct.
But the budget for Foundation season 2 was a fraction of the budget for House of the Dragon, and House of the Dragon, like, you know, they both like look, you know, comparable as far as like size and scale, but I think it's just like about it's a matter of time and management of budget and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of factors.
Yeah, I just feel like, you know, the Apple TV Plus is like they spend a lot of money on their shows, but they also know how to use their money well. And
I don't think they spend any money on this. It's like,
this is all a really big budget show, just because.
Well, a lot of CGI,
at least a little bit, because they already crashed one drone.
That's right. I mean, that's probably the only practical thing that we really have in here, because there is a lot of special effects, because you can't make a city empty by just filming. Like, there's no practical way to make a complete empty city, even when it's Albuquerque. I mean,
that scene when she's looking at the hospital and they're driving away perfectly, I will admit that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And you know, there's probably some CGI element to that as well. Like,
it was like COVID style. Like, they just paid everybody in Albuquerque to stay in their homes for a day. Like, we'll give you $1,000 to stay in your house.
It's like, holy shit, that's
$1,000. It was Albuquerque. They were like, we'll give you a coupon to Pizza Hut.
Yeah, we'll put your house in the credits.
Oh,
not your name, your address.
So we had the wolves in the one episode. Fun fact: do you know why wolves and dogs, they usually have to use CGI on them in almost every movie?
No,
or TV show?
No, go ahead. Yeah, I don't know.
Because they're so happy they're doing well, they won't stop wagging their tails, and they have to CGI their tails to be still.
Oh, and that's hard. I know from watching Corridor Crew. Shout out to Alex for telling me about Corridor Crew, and I guess shout out to them. They said that it's like hard to do tails because of the wag and because of the bounce. Like, the tail needs to flow, and it's hard to recreate that within the way that, I don't know. It's hard to recreate that. I don't know the math behind it, but a lot of math. Glad I didn't go into that. Definitely would have failed out of college doing
Holy
that.
Shit. Yeah. I have noticed that a lot, like going back and watching 90s movies, 80s movies where dogs are supposed to be angry and they're barking, but they're just like their tails are wagging, but you see that they have a smile on their face.
I knew that, and that is why you see Dobermans and Rottweilers a lot in the 90s and the 80s, because they have no souls.
That or the
What were you about to say, Jeff?
That or just the camera cuts them off.
Oh yeah. It's like, just so happens to be out of frame right here. Oh man, sorry. Go ahead. Menudo.
Get back on track. Yeah, Menuso's ventures across the South America alone through the Darien Gap. This is something that I just kind of found out about, just again listening to another critic. I was listening to a Puerto Rican critic talk about this, and he was just like he was talking about the last episode. He's like, the next episode is called The Gap. I'm wondering if he's gonna go through the Darien Gap, because like that's kind of the only way he's gonna be able to get to fucking Albuquerque.
Well, remember that our friend, South American friend Laura, remember our friend Laura, who is in the chat all the time?
Colombia?
Yeah, Colombia.
Right, Laura. Yeah,
she was one of the people in our chat who was saying that there's no way to really get from Peru to America by just driving Paraguay to America by just driving, because there's the way you have to navigate it. So it was very interesting that they actually played on that, because people were like, that's not going to be very consistent. Like, he can't just drive. It's like, they realized that. Like, that actually was played a part in this. So that was pretty cool, in my opinion.
Yeah, did you
think it was hilarious? He lit his car on fire to spite them.
Yo, this nigga is wild. Can we just talk about
He's
how
just
this
doing too much,
he
yeah.
is probably 10 times Carol. Like
Oh yeah.
Carol ain't going to trek through the United States of America to get to walk. She took the plane.
Yeah.
Carol
we
called them
definitely-
and left a message to get her trash picked up.
Gotta have your trash picked up.
Also,
Yeah, like,
by the
we
way,
see that they're definitely
I was just gonna say, if you're
I'm sorry.
Carol, why don't you just say, "I get it. Make the message shorter."
Yeah, that should also be. You know what? Definitely, bit's gone too long. The bit's
For
gone
a
too long.
writer, she's not thinking.
and that's a very Vince Gilligan thing too. Like I knew as soon as I heard the voicemail for the first time, I was like, we're gonna hear this like 16 more times because Vince Gilligan loves this shit.
I'm so glad
He
that
loves this fucking shit.
I like that it's old dude from Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, the lawyer dude. I like that. It's like the dude who was like kind of like halfway her adversary,
right. Yeah.
halfway her mentor,
Yeah.
and
Love that actor. Can't remember his name.
and then boom. He's in this and he's talking to her, but okay, now we gotta hear it every fucking day. Boom, here you go again. Boom, here it is again. Oh, you thought it was old? Boom, here it is again. I thought there was a rule of 3, god damn it. Like, why do I have to keep fucking hearing this message? But I think it's over with this season. I mean, no, it's officially over with. They're officially back in contact.
Yeah, let's actually go ahead and just talk about the ending because I got a bone.
Before we get to the ending, they keep bringing up this Zosha pregnancy thing. It's kind of not cool because they are talking about the lady's stomach. Like one of the things.
Is that why they're saying that?
One of the things
not
is,
cool part?
and I'm like, yo, what if she just, her shape is that's just how she's shaped.
There's
Y'all out here
it's
talking
been
about the bitch
39
pregnant.
days. That's physically impossible for her to be having a baby bump. So no to that.
Yeah.
Fucking goddamn dum. Oh, sorry, I don't know who said that.
Yeah,
I
you don't know who
apologize.
said it. Don't say that.
I know who said
yeah,
it.
like,
Someone stupid.
yeah, 39 days is not enough time to get a baby bump. So I don't think that
That's
is
not enough
happening.
time for you to be sure that you should start telling people.
yeah, you need a
Unless
doctor visit at least. Before
Yeah,
you
even if
during that time period.
even if you're like trying to do so, like even if you're trying to get pregnant,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pregnant, girl. I know. It's like it's been 15 days. Like, but girl, let me tell you something. I know I'm pregnant.
They're related to the alien from Species.
That let me tell you something. Scariest fucking movie, but for the all the reasons y'all don't probably think if you've never seen it. Like,
It's a confusing time for children, boys.
the movie he's talking about.
Oh, which movie? Sorry, I missed.
Splice.
Species?
Oh, Splice.
No, not
Oh, no,
Splice.
species. Not Splice. Species. Excuse me, species.
Yeah, that movie is upsetting. Adrian Brody, right?
Yes.
Nope.
No, that's
Splice. Splice is Adrian
No,
Brody.
that's yeah. Okay.
Species was like 90s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
90s.
95.
I love Adrian Brody though.
But having spent over a month in isolation, Carol succumbs to her depression. She paints a message on the street asking the others to come back to her, leading to Zosha's arrival at her home. Tearfully embraces her. And that's like kind of the end of the episode. Sorry.
Go ahead. You got a question. What is wrong? You struggling right now. What's going on?
She didn't even have a grenade.
She can call them. Why did she do this? Why did she do all this performative bullshit and painting on the ground and all this? It's like you can call them.
You mean hold on. Let me ask you.
And
a
it will go faster.
Can I ask you a question? You mean to tell me you are saying she should have used her mouth and her words. That's what
The writer, yes.
The writer should use words and communicate.
I have to write.
I can agree with that. I completely 100% agree with you, and it's also hilarious the way you said it. Congratulations, but I can't explain away it if you wanted to explain it away, if you wanted to cape for it, you could say that she doesn't have the ability to express herself as, you know, just like vocally. She has no ability to truly express her real feelings, as that is an anxiety for her, expressing her true feelings, especially coming from gay camp or not gay camp.
Oh, yeah.
Stop being gay camp.
Fat conversion. But I'm a cheerleader camp, yeah.
But I'm a cheerleader camp, yeah. Fat camp for gay people.
What's the Ben Stiller movie? Oh,
what is that? Oh,
I'll come back to it.
Is it called Fat Camp? No,
that's Chicago.
I'll get us there.
Bill Murray. Fat Camp is Bill Murray.
Damn.
Heavyweights.
Boom.
Yep. Such a bad good movie. I'll never turn it off.
But
Simulation Presents.
Okay. Yeah. Simulation Presents says, okay, it's performative, but she's a creative dude. Laugh out loud. We're all drama queens. Laugh out loud. Yeah, exactly. I think like perfect. Like I totally feel the same way. If you wanted to explain it away, did I think it was stupid? Yes, but to be fair, I feel like there's. Oh wait.
Sorry.
Am I gonna
To
get
be
hit
fair.
with
To be fair.
To be fair,
I think that was stupid. I mean, you could do that if you wanted to do that. You know,
I thought, yeah, like as far as cinematically, like it was a good way to have that revealed. And honestly, in the moment, I was like, oh, like when they like zoomed out and you can see what she wrote, what she was painting and everything. After Zosha shows up, I was like, oh, that's cool. But then immediately after, it's like a way homer. Like it's like you hear a really good joke, and then you're driving on your way home.
Yeah,
and you're like, oh wait, that doesn't make any sense. This is kind of like that for me. Like a few minutes later, I was just like, this doesn't. I don't know why she would do that.
Wait, cats don't pay taxes.
But guys, let us know in the comments what you thought of this episode. What do you think of this season so far? Are you excited about the way that this season is going to wrap up? Because we only got 2 more episodes left, and it seems like this is a pretty big concept. And they're already greenlit for a couple more seasons, so they definitely have more story to tell. But
put it in the comments. Do you want this to be a nominee on the Drunk Banthas Drunkies?
Yeah. Is it gonna be a Drunkies nominee?
High concept.
Honestly,
do we remember what the last time the day count was that we saw?
It's 39 days, I think, when we get the flash forward. Because we forgot to mention that Manusos does get like injured and he gets hospitalized, but then it flash forward like 20 days after that, and that's when we get to where the ending of this episode. So he might be in a coma. We don't really know what his deal is right now.
48.
It could also be President Rufinal's baby.
Shout out to Yoko Cola.
Yeah, thank you, Yoko
Cola. Excuse me. Love the name.
Yeah.
Everybody stop talking all of a sudden. It made me feel weird. It's like, did I say that really wrong?
No, I felt like somebody else was about to say something. So.
Oh no, I was saying it could also be President Rufinal's baby.
That's what I was gonna say earlier. That's my theory. Is that it's President Rufy's baby.
I don't know about the baby theory.
Hans Gruber's brother.
It's Hans Gruber's brother. Prince Bantha seems convinced that Manusos is totally dead. I hope not. He's my favorite character in the show so far.
He's the most badass character in the show.
If Manusos is dead, this is the dumbest fucking show in the history of fucking television.
Honestly,
this
I would
beats
totally be
out.
out.
This beats
I-
out.
if
beats
he's
out,
dead-
Boba Fett.
If he's dead, I'm going to fly to Paraguay, drive a car, walk through the fucking pass, find the director's writer, and slap him in the face.
Slap him in the face. I swear to God.
I,
If that motherfucker, we got to go to something else.
I will be totally out. Yeah.
Let's go.
But guys, let us know in the comments.
Something ain't right.
Something ain't right. Let us know in the comments how you feel. Oh man, I don't have the drop for this, but we're gonna be talking about the Stranger Things season 5. I'm curious. Jeff, have you been watching Stranger Things season 5?
I have not.
I'm curious. Like, have you watched any Stranger Things? Like, because we want to get you out of here.
When Stranger Things came out, all the hype, and I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot. And I watched the first half, and I was like, I don't know what anyone's talking about. This is the dumbest damn show on earth. And this is when only season 1's out. Then a buddy from college came, and we had a fun weekend, and he was asking me about it. I was like, no, it's the dumbest fucking show. I gave it half a season. He goes, you're going to hate me. He's like, what episode did you leave off on? And I told him, he goes, you're going to hate me. That's the one when you'll start loving it. So I was like, all right. And I gave it another shot, and I finished the season, and he was right. And it was great. And I've watched since, but first off, I absolutely binge it because I don't know. Just no. But I'll say this, something about the wait between last season and this season, and then something else about the whole, like, oh, each episode's basically a movie. I don't know. I'm very reticent to watch. The only reason I want to finish now is because I've invested so much time. I'm 100% sunken cost fallacy at this point.
That is fair.
I feel you, bro. I was hooked from the beginning because I had narcolepsy kind of at the time. So, I just worked a graveyard shift at the time. So I was up at 3:00 in the morning the day.
That manufactures narcolepsy.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, I'm stuck on this. What happened to Will? What's happening to Will?
Right. So
in the chat,
I will watch it, but not right now.
Let's let him get out of here first.
Simulation Persist says, welcome to Derry. A ruined Stranger Things 5. Did y'all notice the dialogue is over explained?
Yes, I'm about to explain that.
I did not.
That's called second screening viewing. We're about to explain that in this. But Jeff,
one of my favorite actresses / one of the most beautiful human beings on earth introduced me to that, and that might be the most infuriated I've ever been.
Oh, you probably saw the same thing that I saw, which is what
Jamila Jalil.
Yep. Talking about it, and that's what brought me into it. And when put it like this, you don't have to worry about it really until episode 4 of season 5. So you're pretty much good.
So I'm what? A full work day in? Sounds good.
Totally good.
All right.
But before you get out of here, you want to tell the people where they can find you on the interweb?
Of course. As always, you can Skype me, Don Cheadle's Driveway, LilDicky2.com. It's because of the hackers. You can try and find Jeff Madel on Facebook, at MadelJeff on Instagram. But as usual, when I'm not sick, the easiest way is to find me here on Monday nights.
Monday night.
Yeah, when you're not sick. I'm glad that you're.
I forgot how cold it can get.
No, I'm glad you're feeling better, man. Yes, the winter can be harsh.
Yes, man. Really glad you're feeling better.
Me too.
Cold. Well, fuck the sickness. I love the cold, to be kind of honest with you.
I do like the cold. Yeah, I hate the sickness. Yeah.
But like the overcast for a week at a time, and it's so cold you can't breathe the first 3 seconds you walk outside. Nah, that
that is terrible.
Or just punches you in the chest. Oh,
yeah, no thanks.
Says I hate it. Yeah, it's like
correct.
It's like Ric Flair slapping you on the chest. But all right, man. I'll
All right.
let you get out of here. Have a good night.
I'm going to get a blanket. Night, guys.
Good night.
So yeah, Stranger Things. Did you want to wait to
So second screening,
all right.
that is where you are having people dumb down the writing of movies and television because they know that people are, and especially in television, they know that people are at home watching these shows, watching these movies, and they're on their phone doom scrolling at the same time. And the idea is if we dumb down the writing a little bit and give a lot more exposition, which is something that we absolutely hate on this show, then people will be able to follow along with the show a lot better because they don't have to look at the screen to know what's going on.
Right.
Now, Simulation Presents brought this up, and yeah, Welcome to Derry doesn't really do that. But if you go back to the last episode of Welcome to Derry, you do kind of see a little bit of that.
Okay.
I just want to point out that you do kind of like, since I've learned about the second screening, I urge you to go back to the episodes of Welcome to Derry and kind of see if you will see a little bit of it. Just a little bit.
Yeah, I'm definitely like just I've noticed like it has become a little bit more popular since it showed up in like the Jamil interview recently, where she just sort of like pops the lid on this kind of entertainment. But it has been happening for like a few years now, and I've definitely noticed it. And it just seems like at first when it just seemed like people were trying to like overly placate to the audiences, or not even placate. What's it called? I can't think of the word.
Dumb it down.
Yeah, just like basically dumb it down for audiences, and just like make it as accessible as possible. Like I just felt like they were just trying to make.
They're placating in a way, but it's placating to the appeal that they're not going to pay attention.
Right. Yeah. At first I thought it was just like, we're going to make it as accessible as possible. But what they're really trying to do is trying to make it accessible to people who are doing two things at once. Like
it's not even accessible. It's just
on like watching a movie.
It's not even accessible. It's more so about trying to make it understandable, make it where you can keep up with the show. You've sat here and watched movies and TV with Marcus. That nigga be on his phone the whole goddamn time.
Yeah.
We watch movies with our mom. We can make her put down the shit, but everybody else
for like 30 seconds.
I can make her put down the shit. But then you got motherfuckers like Marcus who be like, you watching a deep part in the movie, and then niggas say, "Look at this, man! Y'all heard about the nigga? Shut the hell up! Man, I'm fucking trying to watch the show."
It's the third act of Tenet.
What
crazy shit is happening right
then
now.
They like to ask you, "What's happening?" I thought that.
Oh right, yeah.
What about? Hey,
it's like, well, if you watch this together, we can find out.
Yeah, it's like, well, you're not watching, so I tend to not watch stuff with people like that. So yeah, Film Age, that's what's going on with what you're experiencing, and I unfortunately have to let you know that you will be seeing it a lot more. But yeah, Alex, let's zoom through this motherfucker.
Okay, you want to go through it?
We don't have to. We could do it another day. Because we need something to do for Christmas Day.
I think that'd be cool. Yeah.
Or maybe not Christmas Day, but yeah, one of these other days that's coming up.
Yeah, I think that'd be good. Yeah, like because this was a really this is a long episode. We had a lot to get into in the Pluribus episode, and Stranger Things ain't going nowhere. They gonna be dropping episodes till literally next year.
We still got a lot of shit to do with that, and we're gonna go see Stranger Things last episode in theaters. So shout out to
Yeah, that'll be fun.
To that, I'm not going to shout out anybody else. I was about to shout out an actual place, so not going to do that.
But you want to tell people where they can find you on the interwebs before we get out of here?
You can stalk me at. You can stalk me. You can stalk me at the Drunk Banthas, and at Bill from Into Never on Instagram. You can also come right here every Thursday and every Monday at 8:15 p.m. Pacific time. Mondays here for the Drunk Banthas podcast, and Thursdays right here for the Bantha Bunch show. And this week coming up, Christmas Day, we've got your boy, your favorite favorite nine right here with me. We're going to talk about all of the season of It Welcome to Derry, and we'll talk about the whole season and break it down. Alex and I on this Thursday will be talking about the last episode of Welcome to Derry. It's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you're right here. Hit the like button, hit subscribe. We got the live channel on the streams, and we got the Drunk Banthas channel for reviews. Please make sure you go to Nerds at Night on YouTube as well.
Yeah, that's right, man. Come hang out with us.
That is not written down. I just said all that shit.
That's pretty good.
Without it being written down. First time I ever nailed it.
Yes, please come through and talk nerdy to us. Thank you so much for listening.
Talk dirty to me. Talk nerdy to me. Talk
Thank
nerdy
you
to
for
me.
listening to the Drunk Banthas podcast. We do this every Monday at 8 p.m. Pacific time. Please, but don't forget to like and subscribe so you get updates on new videos. Sorry, I do want to play this drop real quick.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button!
You heard what she said.
You heard what she said, goddamn.
You heard what she said. Please like and subscribe so you can get updates on new videos. Check us out on Twitter, IG, TikTok, Letterboxd, likewise, all the internet things at the Drunk Banthas. Until next time, stay safe, my little Pluribuses.
And
may the force be
with you, you little stinker.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Have you ever watched a movie from your childhood that doesn't quite hold up like you remember? Well, you would enjoy our monthly series, Does It Hold Up?, where we revisit classic genre films with a special guest to help us determine if they're as good or as bad as we remember. It's a whole lot of fun, so you should check it out.
Please check out the Drunk Banthas channel. They clearly are ready for being seen at a higher level.